morning.
Good morning.
Your life is your precious gift to yourself and to the world. If you attempt to live it with the desire for the world to recognize you, in all likelihood, it won't happen. This time, this season, where many different things are brought forth energetically, you get a feel that with all of the brightness, the lightness, the activity of joy bringing and sharing, that there would be some design behind all of this. And there is. Depending upon your receptivity and your comprehension, so you're going to experience it according to that awareness. Who you are as a being is one that is full of surprises. The talents that you have developed at this time, of course, you are encouraged to use them. Use them wisely. But your talents have an energy behind them that drives them. And this energy is one that is yours to mold and to shape. But the first part of that molding requires of you that you discover it. And that in your discovery you find meaning for who you are and what you choose to live. In this I'm making direct reference to your integrity. And to each of you, integrity, of course, is going to be either something that you gravitate toward or you shy from, which is going to reveal to you how you are with yourself based upon your own attitude toward yourself. But make no mistake, you have qualities that then reveal themselves through you and show your current recognition and appreciation of your own integrity. To place upon someone else the responsibility for your fulfillment and well-being is misplaced. It is your responsibility, which means that you have the capacity to respond, the ability to respond to whatever shows up in your life, and then through your expression find results coming forth that show you very clearly how you are in harmony with your own integrity. If you take this and look at it with your current attending definitions, you're going to see how it is that you define yourself. And through your own defining, give yourself freedom or actually keep yourself in a state of controlled expression. I, of course, am going to encourage you to see that any and all ways are open and possible to you. This is not about judgment. As a matter of fact, were you to listen to this that is being spoken with an attending ear of acceptance, you'll come to a greater place of actual personal freedom. Because you look and you see that when you get clear And in your clarity, you are present in your life. You're going to see your life as one continuous opportunity for expression. If you are able to embrace your integrity, then you're going to find that you have an attending communication with yourself that deals in honest expression. And in your honesty, you're going to be able to be accepting of yourself, realizing that what you were yesterday has contributed to your ability to be here today, but in no wise means that you're limited to yesterday's expression. The way the world looks at this is in a very different way. But I'm not speaking to you in world language. I'm speaking to you in spiritual language. Because you see, you are a spirit, as I am a spirit. You are clothed in a body of earth, as I happen to be speaking through a body of earth, which gives you this most marvelous, ongoing opportunity to express. And then your expressions, of course, are going to be that magical, invisible energy that moves through your life and touches all those that you are in contact with and all your situations. Now, how do you bring this to a place of integration? First, you have to, in yourself, appreciate your own integrity. Integrity, what is yours to you? It's very important. It's valuable that you come to a place of appreciating your qualities, your sense of purpose, even your sense of gratitude for the physical form through which all of this occurs. But then to take it to a place of experiencing yourself as you are, in form, gives you a sense of recognizing your other than form. And that as you are, you truly do have a fine sense of what is, and with that, a discernment of how to best express yourself for your given situation. Many, of course, have come to a place of ignoring this, or even believing that this must be sacrificed in order to be successful in your world. Any compromise that you make in yourself registers. And depending upon your honesty in yourself with yourself, you're then going to be able to appreciate it, find that it needs something to be perhaps shifted and moved around, to where then you'll come to a living agreement with yourself, that you're going to live the best of you that you can. There's this piece that is in operation in almost everyone's life called judgment. I'm not going to suggest that you entirely remove it, but I am going to suggest that you look and see what are the motivating factors behind your judgment. Because this is where you can make improvement that then shows up in your capacity to actually integrate your integrity into your life in a greater way. You see, spiritual beings, it really comes down to how in harmony you are with yourself that determines how happy, how at ease, how peaceful you are in your life. So perhaps it will be Santa who will make the difference for you this season. Or if perhaps Santa doesn't work because he's an old man, you would prefer Rudolph. It's all right with me. You can even go to another awareness and try that on. The point is that you're entering into a new cycle. Your calendar hasn't quite caught up with it yet, but it will. Because today truly is the beginning of a new cycle that is revealed through the relationship that exists between your planet and your star. It has been, or the attempt has been made, to relegate all of this to religion and to creed and to dogma. It's all right, but it isn't necessarily accurate. You see, to actually bring you to a place where you are able to embrace your integrity and live with it, to where the results are fulfillment, health, well-being, peace. It also is vitally important that you remember you're born onto this planet, and the relationship this planet has to your sun, as well as to all other celestial bodies, definitely affects you and how you're able to then live your integrity. It will give you a much healthier and grounded involvement in life. You won't be so apt to spin out in your thoughts and beliefs, but rather you will feel yourself supported and embraced by beings that are in ways much larger in their comprehension than you are in your current development. I think that in ways this is why saviors have such an appeal to humanity. But the fact is, if you step it to its place of true embracing, you come to realize that you are constantly supported. If you're consciously there, if you're able to actually live through that attending realization, then you have much more ease through which to move and express. Whereas if you don't have this, then you're actually lost and want to find something or someone to give it to you when it's already been given. The sun is here, in case you hadn't noticed. And it will disappear just to remind you, only to reappear again. And while it isn't the only one who appears and disappears, it is significant to have that as an attending part of your actual involvement in life, because you realize you're only here for a little while. Your appearance is in manifest form, and as soon as that form no longer ceases to function, you'll let it go. And you'll disappear from this 5 sense dimensional reality. But you won't cease to exist any more than the sun ceases to exist when it turns to night. If you look, you see that in the relationships that exist with the greater realm, there is harmony. There is that of giving and taking. There is that recognition that none of this could be without the other parts being involved. So I speak these words to stir you and encourage you, and in ways perhaps to help you to relax with your life wherever you are in your life. Even if today were to be your last day, don't worry about it. Where you're going, there'll be plenty to meet you. You may be missed here upon leaving, and then again, you might not be. It might be a good thing all the way around. You're leaving and you're coming. There'll be celebration for your leaving, and there'll be celebration for your arrival. But for you, you see, I know that you are going to take some of this, and you're going to remember it, at least tonight, no matter how alcohol-filled you may become in between now and then. And you're going to remember that you are valuable. And that who you truly are is where that value comes, and of which I am referencing your integrity, so that you might in yourself begin to take this and find ways to implement it in your life to where you gain the greater satisfaction and fulfillment of living what you in yourself behold as goodness, of sharing that goodness, of making yourself available to receive it. It's a very simple thing. Inhale, exhale. So simple, the whole design. But sometimes we know you lose sight of the simplicity because you forget who you are. A being of light who has come here to shine as light and to learn more about your true nature that is held in that perfect, energetic power located within you that's called your integrity. And I always like to say, if you can't handle this, forget about it. Because eventually, you'll remember. Blessings to you. For more information about the Metaphysical Church of Enlightenment or the Rodin Foundation, please go to our website at www.rodin.org. If you have been inspired by the revelations shared in these podcasts, please donate to the Rodin Foundation's ongoing efforts to help others help themselves at www.rodin.org/donate.